Everybody, welcome back to Life and Lawn Care Podcast. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It just kind of helps stroke the ego. In today's video, I just want to talk briefly about getting ready for the upcoming fall season. As our friend Johnny Moe says, he calls it the fourth quarter. This is my second year going into it, and at the end of this video, it's just gonna have I'm gonna have some mowing footage, just kind of the boring work stuff that everybody fast forwards through. But I just want to take a couple minutes and talk about it. I want to talk about what's courageous, what your confidence can tell you you can do. It's all about confidence and what are the easy scapegoats? What are the things that you can make excuses for? Now, what would be easy is if you lived in like Columbus. You got a couple 100,000, probably 200,000 residents in your city. You got endless amount of cul-de-sacs, endless amounts of houses. You got almost 200,000 people there, somewhere like that. What would be really easy is for me to just say, I can't do it around here because my area only has 1,200 residents right here, and the other town closest to me has 700 residents, and we got a town about 20 minutes away that has about, I don't know, I'd say 10,000, 7,000, 10,000. So I live in a really small rural area. And I used to sit back and I used to complain and say, oh, I'll never be able to grow a company, or I'll never be able to do this or be able to do that because I don't live in this kind of area and I don't have these kind of, that's nonsense. That's trash mentality. That's horrible victim mentality, victim mindset. And I let myself do that for a long time, and I just got to thinking about today's. There's still people in this area willing to pay for work. There's all kinds of boomers that are retiring, and all kinds of elderly people who need help, people on disability, people who are starting businesses, people who just don't have time to do maintenance around the house and to do certain things. And I was traveling all over the place. This year I've put more windshield time in than anything, and I told myself, no. Because I see other lawn care companies, bigger guys who are more successful, coming into my area and doing work. Why am I getting that work? Well, here's why I'm not getting that work, because I'm not putting flyers out like these. This is my fall design. It's a really simple design. Got it from Vistaprint. There's no code. There's no nothing special, but obviously you got your fall colors, got fall trees, got the logo, everything on here. Now, these are big, beautiful door hangers. A lot of people say door hangers and stuff don't work. Well, you got to get known. You got to get out there. A lot of people don't even know that I'm right here in their town. They might have seen my truck, which isn't lettered, but it's a blue half-ton. People who do know me, they say, "Oh man, I see your truck all over the place. You guys, you and Connor's working everywhere. I see your truck everywhere." No, it's just I'm just on the same route when they go to work, so they'll see me, traveling around, but it gives that perception like I'm all over. So my goal this winter is to get some lettering on the vehicles. Me and Connor are doing a lot more work together, but this is I'm gonna dominate my little area. I got 1,500 of these, and I'm gonna try something I didn't try in the very beginning. Instead of going after the super high-end neighborhoods in towns that I don't even live in and trying to get work into there where it's already super choked up, I could get work. I've gotten some work in there. Instead of going after them, I just want to hone in on my area. If you can't control and dominate your own turf, your own area, what makes me think that I can go into somebody else's town and dominate that and do a good job? See, I know for a fact with hard work, putting all these out in certain areas and talking to people and being a part of my community, there's little fairs and well, it's late in the season now, but there's little opportunities that I missed this year, like little well, a lot of it was delayed because of COVID-19, but there's little sponsorships, like $300. You can get your banner put up at the Little League field. You can sponsor the parade. You can hand out like flyers and throw candy out during the parade and stuff. These are things that I need to start looking into and getting more serious about, because I plan on opening, and I plan on doing a little bit more things in my area. People say you're a jack of all trades, master of none. That's true. But when you're a smaller area, sometimes when you have a bigger tool bag, you can do some more work. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to be building houses, But I do have a construction background. Connor has a construction background. There's no reason why we can't do light handyman work. We're planning on going to more installs and different things. But the bread and butter is going to be the maintenance, the weekly maintenance. Those are big goals. Excuse me about that. These are goals, but we want to dominate our area. All the places that we see all the other lawn care guys, no. We can't sit and complain about our area. I can't sit and complain about my area and not making any money if I'm not even trying to market towards my own area. And how nice would it be for me to make the amount of money I need to make to run the business and to grow the business and to keep it all in the same area. Actually become a productive member of society. Because these are some of the things I've always complained about. People building businesses and they travel outside of town. There's money to be made here. Last year, a little later in season, in October or so, I offered free mowing and cleanup services for people who was downtrodden, people who needed the help. I didn't make them prove anything, but if they just called and said, "Hey, having a hard time, I got a bunch of leaves in my yard," or blah 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 blah. Hey, Black Fork Lawn, I was happy to go, and I did that for a couple people last year. And it sounds like, oh, why would you do free services for people? They could be lying to you. Yeah, they could be, and it cost me a little bit of time, but I really enjoyed it, and that helped me out. So I'm going to go forward with that again this year. Anybody in my area who needs the help, I really look forward to that. Fall's my favorite time of the year, and I had gotten super, how do I say it? I had gotten super, I hate using the word burnout, but it was really bad. I talked about it in the last podcast on the Life and Lawn Care podcast. I was going through a really rough time, and I never had it hit that hard. It was just trash enter my head, and I just kept thinking to myself, why? And it's like I look around and I evaluate my situation. I'm traveling 45 minutes to make $30 to a place that I don't feel as appreciated. It's not a yard that I see myself growing and doing more work in. So what I did do is I trimmed a couple places. Now, some people say, "Oh, you should have rode her out the rest of the season." Maybe, but it was just dragging me down. If I don't see myself being on a certain property longevity, I'm trimming them right now. And there's a couple of them that I'm holding out, but this time next season, I'm going to have a whole new set of yards. I have a whole new game plan for going after it. This is technically my first full season in business. Learned a lot. Last winter, I sat around and I thought I had game plans, and I thought I had goals for the fall season, goals for the winter, and plowing and this and that. I didn't know what to do. I'd never been faced. I started my company in July. I worked a factory job, immediately quit my job when I decided I wanted to go into lawn care, and didn't have a clue what I was doing this year. Now this winter I'm really looking forward. I've already got a couple different places I'll be plowing snow for, lined up with Mike Gunn. I'll be buying a piece of equipment off of him. Trying to get things in place to where I can make some money this winter and do it the right way. Not that I was doing it the wrong way before, but I was just kind of hoping that someone would call for me to come plow. And some people did. There's some little $40 granny pushes, or $20 driveway pushes, whatever it takes to make money. And I'm not going to knock anybody, as long as you're making money. Now, I did have some money, which is good. I do have some money set back for the winter, so I'm not going to starve to death, and I'm going to have my bills paid, which is awesome. I'm so grateful for lawn care, because I never thought I would ever, when I was making almost $20 an hour in a factory, I still struggle paycheck to paycheck, and I could never understand why. Now, there's times I make more money, sometimes I make less money, but I never go without. I'm always buying some piece of equipment to help grow the business. It's something I truly care about. And I only say that to say this, is I got in really, really trash headspace the past couple weeks, and anybody listening to my podcast and stuff heard it. They knew what I was going through. A lot of good people reached out to me and just kind of talked with me like, "Hey man, it is what it is. You're still new in business," and that's the difference between Joe's Lawn Care and my lawn care, Life on Lawn Care podcast, Black Fork Lawn rather, because I'm not gonna let that discourage me from going into business. What the easy move is like I said, go get a job or something like that, or the easy move is to sit back and complain about my area and say, oh, there's no way the average household median incomes here is less than 40 grand a year, and blah 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 blah. It's a luxury service. No one's gonna pay for it around here, and just be whiny and bitchy and just complain. Those are the easy moves. Those are the moves that I'm not going to make. I'm not going to say that them thoughts didn't hit my head and I had really, like I said, I had really trash thoughts. I'm not going to be like that. What it's going to happen is this time next year, I plan on only having like a little 20-minute radius around me. And I'm going to dominate my area. Before I go into any other area, I'm definitely going to dominate my area first. People's going to know when they come into Plymouth, it's Black Fork Lawn and Snow. That's who. When you think lawn care in this area, you're going to think me first. That's what I need to do before I can do anything else. I have to dominate my area. When someone says, "Oh man, my bushes are out of control," or "I need my gutters cleaned," or do you know anybody that does any light handyman, or do you know anybody that does anything around here in my area within 20-mile radius or 20-minute radius, whatever I got to get everybody to say, "Call Jesse." Call Black Fork. They do everything and they do a great job, and they work with people when they need it. So with that, I just wanted to say, really looking forward to the fall season. Going to be doing some aerations, but get yourself some nice flyers, man. Got these on Vistaprint. It wasn't too hateful for the price wise, and they're really pretty, man. They're super pretty. Take a look at it again. It's got beautiful colors to it. It's a little bit different. It kind of stands out. What I've done before is I've printed up regular plain pieces of paper with my phone number and some services. Didn't get a whole lot of luck from them. Did the quarter flyers with full color. Didn't get a whole lot of luck with them. Hopefully going to get some luck with these. But even if I just sell one job with this is totally worth it. Really, really looking forward to it. I just kind of want to give you guys an update. Let you know kind of what's going on, where my mindset's at, where my head's at, everything that's going on. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons that stroke my ego, and kind of just grow the channel. This is my journey. This is my life on lawn care. You guys are the whole part of this challenge. You guys are more welcome to follow the journey with me. Maybe it kind of helps you decide. Maybe you're following along. Maybe you're wanting to break into the business. Maybe you've been in the business for 20 years. I kind of want to have a place for pretty much everybody to help and all that good cliche stuff. But I appreciate you guys. See you later. Enjoy.